right, welcome back to the Ironman Progress video series. We are here having just completed Herblore. I recorded it, but the recording crashed and it didn't save. We got Chrono Seed and 3 Maple Seeds. 115 new personal best, so we're starting out the video on a strong note. In this episode, I want to focus on getting crafting to level 80 for the glory, and we can do that hard clue that we've been holding on to. I want to make some major construction gains with the oak planks we got from Calvarion and the teak planks that we chopped down a long time ago. I believe we have enough banked for 73 Herblore, which we can boost to 77 and make staminas, which will be so nice for the account. We can stop using super energy potions, and we have a lot of Mortmire fungus from the Calvarion grind as well. A lot of cool stuff we can do in this episode. I'm excited to get started, so let's just jump right into it. First things first, we added a new seed to our farm run tab. It's the dwarf weeds. We currently have 175 lines of Zamorak and only 60 dwarf weeds, so we need to even out the numbers a little bit. Okay, I read the calendar wrong. I think there's like a few more hours of Calvarion, so I'm gonna try a little bit more. With this final kill, that is 200 Calvarion. I will put a loot thing up on the screen. I'm done with this boss for a very long time. I was hoping to get spooned a dragon pick. It didn't happen. We got the dragon two-hander instead. That's fine. Now we're going to move on to some non-combat stuff because I am combated out for the foreseeable future. Yeah, we got more dragon bones, so inching closer to that 70 prayer. We are 76 crafting with 21k to the next level, and we're just going to shoot right on towards 80. This took a very long time, but we are finally at 80 crafting. Dragonstone amulets, enhanced crystal keys, and eternal teleport crystals. Let's just finish off these last two little lantern lenses. All right, so we have 3,000 molten glass left over, which is nice. We blew like 22,000 of these things. Crazy. And yeah, that's the first big grind out of the way. That is super nice to have. It looks real clean right there. It's now one of our highest stats, which is pretty sweet. But I mean, it's kind of bittersweet, actually, because eventually I'm going to need to get 89 for Zenites and 90 for Onyx amulets and, you know, at minimum 93 for the, man, it went away, for the Zenite amulets. So, and 92 is like halfway to 99. So I have to get like 5 more mil. Anyway, let's not ruin our celebration by looking down the road. I'm going to make this glory, mount it in my house, and then we'll move on to the next grind. Let's head over here and cut these 2 dragon stones. I want to make one for the house and then one just to have. Make these amulets right here. String them. Cast enchant. Oh, I only had enough for one? Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, and I have to charge them too. There's the second one. I actually think I should make the house thing because I want that one not charged. So we'll do that first. Okay, this has to go in the study hall of a house, which I don't think I have. Okay, so I think... No, is it on the wrong... Where is it? Did I build the wrong thing? Ah, there it is. Guild trophy. Amulet of Glory. Sweet. Now we will turn our house, or turn that room. Rotate. Done. There we go. And now it's right there. It's already set to Edgeville. I don't know if I did that, but... Oh yeah, you could just swap the left click. Okay, awesome. That is so nice to have. I'm going to do a few more things in here. I'm going to build another superior garden here so that I can have the fairy ring and spirit tree. And then right here, I'm going to build the thing where you can mount the dig site pendant. For when I get that, I'm like 20 rubies off. Never mind, that's built in the portal nexus room, and I can't build that to 72. But we're about to do a big construction grind, so we'll get that done eventually. I just realized I need to make another glory because the whole reason we did this, well, not the whole reason, but a big reason, was for the clue that we've got. A long-awaited stash. The Amulet of Glory stash. It's kind of funny. I am 1750. I've been playing this account for almost 5 months, and I just was able to make something that you can pretty much buy right when you finish the Stronghold of Security within the first 10 minutes of your account, if you're a main. That is absolutely ridiculous. And now to deposit. And then to pull them right back out again because I forgot to do the clue. Now to deposit them. And we move on. Oh, thank God. If that was something that I couldn't do after all of that, I would have been so mad. This clue has finally come to an end. We've been holding it for a very long time until we got 80 crafting, and now we are rewarded with... Yeah, that's usually how it goes. We are here below the Heroes Guild, ready to... What the... Hard tier of the Faldor Diary? Oh my God. Alright, well anyway, we're ready to charge our glory at the Fountain of Rune. I would go into the wilderness, but I guess I just didn't feel like it, so I'm just going to take the 4 charges here. And oh look, there's an elite stash. There we go. We now have a charged glory. We can get more gems while mining. This will probably replace our Amulet of Strength, seeing as how even though the melee strength goes down, this has prayer bonus and attack and defense bonus. So I'll probably start wearing that over the Amulet of Strength. Unless it takes away a max hit. Yeah, it does. So I'll have to make that determination. This bird run is crazy. I got a dragon fruit, magic, and palm tree, all from... I had 4 birdhouses, and 3 of them were those seeds. That's insane. I just want to see, if I was a main, that would be... Let's add the 3. 265k from 3 birdhouses. That's absolutely insane. Next up on the list of grinds that we've got, we are 66 construction. We definitely need a higher level than that. And we got like 880 oak planks from Calvarion, and we have 1,000 from that teak grind that we did a little while ago. I'm going to start with the oaks and then do the teaks. This amount of oak planks from Mahogany Homes is like 280k experience. And just feels dumb to pass that up. Like at my level, that's a significant amount. I think that alone gets me to like level 70 or 71. And then the teaks get me to about 73 or 74. So it seems like a good use of my time. It'll be a long grind, but who cares? You know, it's all good in the long run. So we're going to take these out. We've got 500 steel bars, which should be plenty for what we want to do. And yeah, we'll check back in a little bit. There's so many quality of life things you can do with Mahogany Homes. I mean, the most obvious would be the rune pouch, and then the upgraded rune pouch. And then it would be like teleport tabs and NPC contact. But I can't really do any of that at this point. I don't have the rune pouch. I don't have an easy way to get to Hosidius outside of the spell book. So this is what I'm sticking with right now. It shouldn't be too bad, but in the future, we can absolutely zoom through Mahogany Homes. So here's where we're starting. We're going to be doing novice contracts. We have very little points right now because we spent it all on the plank sack. We are 48k away from 66 construction. Let's see what we can get. I forgot to do this a while ago, but we now have access to an extra spirit tree. If we check the health here, 19k, and we can now take this all over the place. So Port Serum is definitely going to be the next one, although the teleport ring kind of gets you there. Hosidius would be nice too. I'll figure it out. But right now we've got the 2 big ones, which is Brimhaven and Farming Guild. Eventually we'll get the house as well. That'll be coming soon once we get the construction level. We're at 68 with 16.5k left till the next level. Finishing this contract right here gets us 69 construction. Not really anything from that, but I think we're going to take a break. We have a total of 303 points. Bingo week 2 is about to start, and I'd like to contribute. The only thing I can contribute is to the woodcutting tile. So I'm currently 72 woodcutting. I believe I can cut mahoganies. Yeah, mahogany. So my plan is basically on Fossil Island, just cut mahoganies and bank them. And then I'll have like, I don't know, some crazy amount of mahogany logs, hopefully. And then whenever I get a chance, I can just turn them into planks, and that'll fuel construction in the future. It'll help with wood cutting. It'll assist with the bingo team that I'm on. I just want to feel like I'm a part of something, because next week, or the week that starts soon, I can't contribute to anything. So I'd like to just help out where I can. So yeah, this is what we're basically just going to be doing. We are 41k away from 73, and we go over here, and like we did for the teak trees, I have to check the health of all these mahoganies as well. We just cut these down. Okay, I did not play this game for a few days because I was out doing other stuff, because doing other stuff is important. And I don't know if we're anywhere near the woodcutting thing because the clan leader has not updated the tracker. So I don't know if I should be doing more woodcutting or not. Let's check actually how much we got done in that whole session. We got almost 1,000 more logs. We were at like 400 to begin with. So that's a pretty good spot to stop. We're 30K away from 74. And we are going to go back to Mahogany Homes construction. I just did the MIME event, and I was like, I got another emote, and so I was curious, so I went here. So the Rabbit Hop is from the Easter event. Air Guitar is the music cape. Yuri is, I think, like Clues. Explore is Clues, and Relic is from Leagues. So if we can do that Easter event, we're pretty much, like, we almost got all the emotes, which, you know, not, like, who cares? But, yeah, that's the clip. When I finish this contract and drink this tea, we now have 70 construction. We can build a dungeon and obtain expert contracts from Mahogany Homes. We can build the revitalization pool. And it's the final requirement for Song of the Elves. But we're not stopping here, which is crazy, actually. I don't think I've only done it on one account, but construction definitely was not my last skill on the UIM, although that's probably because you need construction early. This is a less interesting thought than I thought it would be. But anyway, we are now going to stop doing oak contracts and start teak contracts. Let's go check what we've got going on in the inventory. Let's see what people... Good job, buddy. Thank you, Glester. We have 83 oak planks left, which is fine because, you know, I want that for like building stashes or whatever else I need to put in the house. And we have 1,000 teak planks. We originally thought these 1,000 teak planks would get us to 70 construction. Now let's see how far past 70 construction they get. We definitely have a lot of stuff that we want to build in the house, so we'll keep going until we run out of these teak planks. This contract right here will bring us to 73 construction. We are pretty much out of teak planks. I'm going to go show them in a second. I mean, not necessarily out, but we've got, you know, 130 or whatever, and I'd like to keep that for anything we have to build. I feel like I want to get 74. That means we can use the crystal saw to build elite stashes. Just feels like a good place to stop. So I think I'm going to make mahogany planks. The calculator says it'll take about like 330. Well, it says 312. I'm guessing about 330 to get to the next level. So I think I'll just make 330 of these into planks, and then we will finish out that last level. It looks like the best place for me to make planks is in the woodcutting guild. But before we do any of that, there is a shrine where we can put bird eggs. So there's a chance to get the evil chicken outfit, and they give 100 prayer XP for each one. So that's what, 4, 8, 12, 1,400 prayer XP, and a 1 out of 300 chance for a piece of the evil chicken outfit. So maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, that's really cool. The color of the butterflies changes with what you put in there. That's very cool. All right, 3, 2, 1, nothing. But look, we got all these nests. Got a yew seed, calquat, mahogany, you know, whatever, fine. And 14 bird nests, which will be very nice when we get 77 herblore and 81 without boosting for Cerebrews. All right, so we're just going to withdraw and run all the way down there, make them, run all the way back, and yeah, we'll do this like 15 times. I completely forgot you can do PvP plank making instead of like running back and forth. I forgot how to do it though, so I'm just gonna go watch my own video and remind me how to do that real quick. Okay, I didn't do the PvP world thing just because I couldn't be bothered to move worlds because I wasn't really doing that many, so I just did like house and grand exchange. It was still pretty quick. I got 412 because I figured I'm gonna want a few more for, you know, whatever else I need to build with mahogany planks. So yeah, now that that's done, we're just going to go finish off level 74. It should not take very long, especially with mahogany planks as opposed to teak. We'll be getting hella experience. So yeah, we'll check back when that's done. When building this bed here, we will get 74 construction. 29 rooms, nothing really else from there, but let's go finish up and head to the bank. Got just over 100 mahogany planks left, 150 teak, 83 oak. Should be good for anything we need to build in the future. And 74 construction allows us to +3 boost with the crystal saw to build the stash unit for elite clues. There we go. We have a ton of stuff that can be built now with our new construction level. We went up 9 levels which is going to be really nice. But first, we have all of these herbs that we can make into potions. And if we make all of those, we should be at 73 Herblore, which will allow us to boost for staminas. And that will be really nice. And then we can upgrade our house even further. For these final bits of experience, I will make some anti-fire potions. And there is 73 Herblore. In and of itself, not any sort of significant level. However, we can boost all the way up to 77 and make stamina potions. Finally, on this account, which will be so nice. So I'm going to set up my bank a little bit, and then we'll go undertake the process of doing that. Very thankful for that early thieving grind I did at the fruit stalls, which gave me a ton of Golovanova fruit tops, and now we can make 21 botanical pies. So we'll have a lot of boosting abilities. There is all 21 of them. I'm going to dump them in here and replace the placeholder. So now we will head to Berthorpe to get our Marks of Grace. So I don't plan on getting Graceful anytime soon because especially I've made it this far without it, and especially with staminas, I just don't really need it. So I'm going to spend 100 of my 250 on Marks of Grace, or Amylase, or whatever it's called. And that should give me like 1,000. Yeah, sweet. All right, so now let's head to the Grand Exchange. I have taken all of these super energies out that aren't 4 doses, and I have converted everything to 4 dose so that I can just make a bunch of 4 dose. I have 327. Okay, so let's see. I don't quite remember how this works on my UIM. I'm going to take out the Amylase. I'll take out... I have half a botanical pie somewhere, too. Yeah, there's half. And... all of these super energies. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna eat this and then make them all. And it's 4 each. It's not great experience, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing this for the staminas. While I wait for my boost to come back down so I can get the absolute maximum staminas that I want, I am going to replace, I believe, the attack potions here. Just because I don't utilize attack potions at all. I'm never really going to need them. I don't want to use too much bank space, so I'm just going to slowly get rid of all these attack potions, and then, super antis I'm going to keep, but strength is going to go as well. Agility will eventually be replaced with Sarah Brews when I get them, and just kind of keep everything in the line that it's supposed to be in. That is all the Amylase used up. Let's check our final... 200 and wow, that would actually make a lot of sense. 250 staminas. That should last a decent amount of time, and we got through a lot of our super energies, so that's awesome. We still have like stuff we could make down here for more levels, but we don't really need to do that right now. We have the next big push is the final one before Song of the Elves, 73 to 77 Herblore. So we can just hold off on making all those. It wouldn't make too much of a difference. We would still have the same level. So let's go make a bunch of construction stuff. Now, the first thing I want to build, obviously the biggest flex on any Ironman account, is the stamina pool. This thing is so nice. It restores run. No more going to Ferox Enclave all the time. I now will just be living in this house. This is so nice to have. But we are not done yet. With a bunch of boosts, we can make the prayer pool as well, which will then, I think, give us like everything that the Ferox Enclave pool does, except for restoring poison, which we'll deal with that later. But what's the next upgrade? 85. Yeah, we're not there yet. All right, I'm gonna figure out how to boost for this. I think there's a way without using stews. Let me check. You can get a +3 boost inside your house by using tea, and it scales on top of the crystal saw. So all I need to build that is teak shelves 2, which requires 2 gold leaves. So I'm gonna go run and get those, and why not use one of my new stamina potions to get there? I won't be this careless using them in the future, but I'm excited I just made them, and I might as well, utilize them while I can. So once we hit that 80, look at that. It drains so slowly. 4.5 minutes of runtime. All right, we got the shelves. Let me just check. Yep, there's the porcelain cup. All right, I'll be right back. We have a bunch of things we need to build still. We need to build a stove to heat the tea up, so we'll build the fancy range. Sink-wise, we need to build, I guess, just a sink. And then we also need this larder here. We'll build the oak larder. All right, I did this a ton on my UAM. Let's see if I remember how this goes. We need the kettle, we need the teapot, and we need the cup. We use the teapot on here, fill it with water. Then from the larder, we take milk, tea, okay, and we put the tea leaves in there. Teapot with leaves we cook, maybe? No? Teapot with leaves we fill with... No, we're supposed to fill the kettle. Right. Use full kettle on here. Then it boils. Then you use the hot kettle here. Then you put the tea there. Now let's run over here. We drink the cup of tea. And we upgrade. Nice. All right. I know most people usually skip right to this one, but that's a sweet upgrade. 85 we can get in I think 4 more construction levels, but we're not worried about that right now. This heals prayer and run. And the only reason we need to go to Ferox now is for poison damage. So this is an awesome upgrade. I'm very happy about this, but we are not done. I am building a portal nexus room. Yes, right there. Wonderful. In here, we can also mount our dig site pendant with 82, which we can boost to, I think, with with a +5 and the 3, but we don't have 250 rubies yet, so we'll deal with that later. But we are going to build this portal nexus. 72. Okay, so 82, we can build that, but I need a marble block. So we can't build the most upgraded one yet unless we want to try and boost for it. I don't think that will be necessary right now. Okay, here's a problem. The portal nexus, you need 1.2 mil in marble blocks in order to build it, and we obviously don't have that much money, so we can't build the portal nexus right now. That is a bummer, but I'm going to see if we can build the spirit tree. So this requires 75 construction. You can't use the crystal saw to boost, but you can use one of these boosts. So we're going to go ahead and drink that. Go into building mode. And in this teleport space, we should be able to build a spirit tree. And look, it's already grown. That is awesome to have. It makes getting to the farming guild and everything so much easier from the house, which, like I said, will become our main hub now that we've got this little pool. Unfortunately, I can't build the fairy ring yet. That's 85 construction. The portal nexus, we need a lot more money to build that, which is a bummer because I wanted to put teleports in there. But you know what? This is some awesome upgrades to our house. It looks great. Let's get out of building mode and really take a look. Yeah, these are some monster upgrades. We got the pets running around. I think they like the redecoration. This is a good place to stop this episode, though. We made a ton of upgrades, and our house is pretty much ready for us to begin the PVM arc to 75 Slayer. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I'll see you again next time.